Alright guys, we're back here again one more time tonight as I have a second topic type video, some type of discussion that I kind of want to just vent here a little bit on this video. Somewhat of a rant, but it's not meant to be like a tearing up rant or like a shoot video or whatnot. It's just kind of like to just calmly talk about some frustrations. This is kind of a follow-up to a video I did recently called Why I Think AEW is the Place to Be. Now, let me first start off by saying what I said in my previous video about ego. I am not the brightest man in the world. I am not the smartest man in the world. I am not, the brightest wrestling fan in the world either. Again, as I always say, I've only been a wrestling fan for 9 years. So, I wasn't watching, the Austins, the Hogans, the HBKs, the Triple H's in their prime live, or the Rocks. I didn't see all that. I don't keep up with, New Japan or Impact or MLW or Lucha Underground. If you nice to check some of that stuff out for something different, but again, I just do not have the time. But something that does bother me is the wrestling fan base. I have my friends here on YouTube. I have my friends that are wrestling fans, which is not too many. Daniel Guys, Joseph Miller. I got, Gene from the Botch Squad podcast. Got Robbie One Kenobi. TN Couponer. Mark Johnson. Tyler Hodder. Lauren Hutton. We got Elite Squad. I haven't heard from Elite Squad for a while. I don't know. Several other people. A lot of people. That, Anthony Campbell, I'll give him a shout out, the recent one. King Larry the First, who hasn't been around for a while. Hope he's doing well. But I have those fans that, come up here just to talk wrestling. Whether they agree with me or they don't, they talk wrestling. And, I know a lot of them some of them don't like AEW. And that's fine. There's some that like me who's, still watches WWE on occasion. I actually have Raw on right now. I'm trying, to watch some things for the heck of it still. But I'm going to be honest and say again that right now, my wrestling fandom is relying on AEW. I'm enjoying AEW. I'm liking what they see. And yeah, people will say stuff like, well, it's just a bunch of WWE rejects who's going to AEW to get over. Well, if that's where they need to go to get the proper booking, to get the recognition, to become the stars that they were meant to be, that Vince McMahon didn't want to give them the shot to be in WWE, then why complain? The wrestling fan base anymore, I feel like the reason why, it's as toxic as it seems is because kayfabe doesn't really exist much anymore. It's the internet. It's the rumors. Stuff that gets leaked out that people, hear about and, they know it's coming. They know it's coming. We had known since before WrestleMania 33 that the main event of WrestleMania 34 was going to be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. We knew that all the way from the beginning. We knew, we had known, of course, ahead of time that the women were going to main event WrestleMania 35. We had known that Roman Reigns is going to win the 2015 Royal Rumble, since the summer beforehand, or when the Shield first split up. We heard these rumors, and of course, we hear these rumors of what Vince McMahon thinks of this, or what Vince McMahon is preferring, big muscular heavyweights and not so much hot indie high flyers or whatnot. We hear all those rumors, so almost nothing is left as a surprise anymore. And of course, with stuff like Cody Rhodes leaving AEW. And of course, people just holding this grudge that, oh my goodness, Cody Rhodes left AEW, so we gotta hate everything he does. Yes, I've had my gripes about Cody Rhodes leaving AEW. Yes, like I said, I'm a little more understanding of why he left, but I still also think, like I said in the last video, he may be leaving because of him having the big ego. Him thinking that, he wants to make it about him, maybe. But, also, if he just wants to come back to do what his father was not able to do, then, of course, that's much respectable as well. So, there's opinions about it, about all these things. But the thing that bothers me the most, it's not opinions. Like, I'll say another opinion. My good friend here, Tyler Hodder on YouTube. Very loyal subscriber. I definitely appreciate, the time he dedicates to watch my videos. He doesn't like AEW. He thinks AEW is full of their egos. Do I bash Tyler and make him feel bad about it? No. That's what Tyler thinks. I personally love AEW, and if Tyler doesn't, that's okay. I still do, but I'm not going to make Tyler feel bad for not liking AEW. Because Tyler's my friend, he's a good subscriber, and he doesn't make me feel like shit for, how I feel about my opinions on wrestling. So, my biggest question is, what satisfaction, like, what do you gain by attacking people because of, what they're enjoying? Like, why do you attack someone who's excited for Cody Rhodes to come back, or why would you attack someone who is not excited about Cody Rhodes coming to WWE? Why would you, attack a fan who, it was loved Roman Reigns as a babyface, but then like him as a heel, or vice versa? Why would you want to sabotage, that? People tell fans, be happy and just watch the show. Yet when they are watching the show and they are enjoying it, you're told basically you're crap for enjoying a dirty product. Not dirty, but a bad product. It's like, you can't win. And like I said, the biggest problem I feel with that is kayfabe. Because fans, watch things. They hear that, Vince McMahon prefers, and again, the thing is also, let's put it this way too. I kind of forgot to mention this in my ego video. But there's people like, like an Austin Theory, or a Roman Reigns, or like a Charlotte Flair, or like, other people that is just a Vince McMahon favorite. Vince McMahon playing his favorites, so people don't want to recognize them. And I agree, it is hard at times to recognize talent that we all know is only getting pushed because Vince McMahon likes them, and Vince McMahon only wants to push whoever he wants to do, and doesn't want to listen to his audience. So I get, of course, why, but there comes a time also, you gotta recognize they're still talented, even though they're only getting pushed because of Vince McMahon. Like, Austin Theory. I'm still growing on Austin Theory. At first, when he came back to the main roster, yes, I wasn't that impressed with him in NXT, but, he slowly has been becoming, a little more, something different, something better. But again, he still kind of has that bad taste, just like, he's just a Vince favorite. Like, same with Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans isn't too bad. She's not my favorite, but I got a little bit of heat recently, and I got kind of chewed out by a fan, and I did delete the comment because, if you disagree with my opinion, like, someone commented saying that they 100% support Lacey Evans. And if you do, that's fine. But if you're going to make me feel like an idiot and just bash my opinion because I said that Lacey Evans, I feel like, is only getting this push because, she's exactly what Vince looks for, then, it's like, I'm sorry, it's just what I think. Lacey Evans is not that bad, but she's not as big of a deal as they make it seem like she is. Couldn't she be good? Yes. But, again, I am admitting that I can be guilty at times of thinking that, they're only in this spot because Vince likes them. They're what Vince looks for, only what Vince desires and whatnot. Yes, I've been guilty of teasing that, but again, it's just an opinion. It's not me preaching gospel. I'm no Just Alex. I'm no Saul Monster. I'm no Robbie One Kenobi. I'm no Luge Mania, whatever Luge's YouTube channel's name is. I always forget that. I'm not, Ultra Shadow 97. I'm not, again, or Good Mic Work. I am not the brightest wrestling fan in the world. I just like to talk wrestling and give my opinions. And honestly, again, if it wasn't for me using my Twitter to, just platform my YouTube channel, I probably would delete Twitter. Because, again, Twitter is just getting there's so much, hate on social media anymore. And people just, again, it just feels more and more like you can't satisfy anybody. You can't satisfy anybody in the wrestling business. When it's good, people just want it to be bad because talking crap about wrestling is what people do. It's the cool thing to do. It's like at one point, booing Roman Reigns was the cool thing to do, and of course, booing Cody Rhodes was the cool thing to do. Now, of course, booing Sammy Guevara is the cool thing to do because him and Ty Conchi, again, act like a high school couple, can't keep their tongues out of their mouths and keep their PDA private. I get it. There are those trends, but what do you gain by, just jumping on that bandwagon of thinking it's that, you want to bash the bad product, but when and tell people, just shut up and watch it. But when they do just shut up and watch it, you bash them for saying, why would you watch this crap? So it's how I propose the question, and it gets frustrating because, like I said, if you love WWE, cool. If you don't like AEW, cool. But there's no reason to make anybody feel like an idiot for liking something you don't or not liking something that you do. So, like I said, it just feels like the wrestling fandom can be at times one of the most toxic, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you think the wrestling fan base is toxic? What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. And be sure as always to slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content on my channel. Follow me on Twitter as well at DemandAirboy93. Till then, guys, I am checking out. I'll catch you all later. Have a great rest of your night. Peace out, everybody.